Bang! Round one. Fight!
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys have been having a good day so far. Some of you, it's still pretty early. Some of you, it's still pretty early. Some of you, it isn't. Oh my god, you guys are going insane. Damn. No respect, no respect. Oh, there's no respect. There we go. might as well let you guys get out of your system. Ah, damn. Again, no respect. No respect. Ah, there we go. So, hope you guys have had a good day so far. I hope you guys have. Because, you know, it's always good. Always good to start the day off well. It totally is. Oh, what the hell? I have a cut. Well, not a cut. But apparently I pulled some skin. Well, sounds weird for me to say pulled some skin. But, you know, like sometimes you're well, doing regular shit, and then you find out, oh, there's a cut there for some reason. Yeah, that's happened to me before. That's where I am now. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm accident prone a lot, so yeah. Kind of makes sense when you think about it, of how accident prone I can be. Just because I don't take care of where I go and what I do. It's that simple. It's that freaking simple. But yeah. Let's see here. So today is one of those days. It's one of those freaking days, as it can be seen by many people. Let's see here. Let's see. Hello, Atav. Hello, John Le. Hello, Asho and Luna. And let me see. I think Salty Dog's around here somewhere as well. Usually is. Sometimes cannot specifically say anything, but yeah. Sometimes. Let me see, you know, what we can do. Now that's see, days like this are the reason why I have the BGM going. Cause sometimes I just have like head empty type of things, head empty moments. Ah, a Joltik, nice. So yeah. Let's see here. Hello, Ravi. What's up? We will start with what we got for today. We'll start with this, and then we'll move on to some of the other stuff that I was going to talk about today. This is Annie X that is going to be having some members of, well, different places. It's an Anime Expo, of course. This one is in Bangapi, Thailand, I believe. Thailand, I believe. And they also are, they're having a ton of different things. So, all right, let's take a look. Let me just make sure where Bangkapi is. It is. Yeah, it's part of Bangkok, Thailand. Okay, cool. Wanted to make sure because like I I made stupid mistakes like that before, where I've not realized where a place is, and I've not been actually like, you know, putting shit out correctly. It seems like in some cases. So yeah. So yeah, I try my best to learn in some way, but yeah. So we are going to be talking about this because of what they are doing, of course. Let's go. And the people that are on there, of course. ANIEX is an event held in Bangkapi, Bangkok, Thailand, from my understanding. It is an anime expo. It's going to be held on the 22nd to 23rd of November, so that by the end of the month of November, in about, well, it would be a week from the recording of this, and probably from when you're seeing this. So the reason why I'm talking about them today, of course, is because they do have the Bandai Namco Music Live Festival on stage. They do have people like this on there as well. You have Guess What They Sing. You have one of the people from, well, these two are from Nijisanji. One of them is from their newest generation, and the other one is from, you know, longer time ago. And here we go. They should both sing the song, Amen. The admin wants to listen to it themselves. And this is going to be here, the main showing here, having both of them there. And, of course, the main reason why I'm talking about them is because they've also announced this. These members here, of course, they have the voice cast of a lot of different singers and voice casts and things like that, as they usual will have. And here are the VTubers that are going to be involved. They're going to be, of course, Vox Akuma, K9 Kuro, Felicien Ku, I believe, or Ku, yeah, I believe it is. You have Mari FD, K-san. You have Kiss Cross. I'm sorry, I haven't heard of them before. I'm not as knowledgeable as you may think. I forget about who people are, and I forget about a lot of these things. So I do apologize for that. Then we have, of course, the next one is going to be Beatrice. That's always awesome when other VTubers can join in. Not just the ones from large organizations or ex-large organizations, but people from anywhere. And Requiem? My guess is that's one. There's have a secret one there as well. They're all there. They're going to be part of the souvenir card reveals, and get a chance to receive a guest-themed ANIEX design exclusive for early ticket buyers only. So yeah, they're going to have these here. More than likely, they're going to be there as well, because why would they have just the card there if they're not going to actually be there? It's nice to see, you know, K-san and some indie VTubers, some now indie VTubers who used to be a part of the larger organizations. The fact that 4 out of the 8, pretty much half of them are in some way, shape, or form of the announced ones related to Nijisanji or ex-Nijisanji in many cases, like the majority of them. But it's still nice to see. Still, I mean, I'll give them that it's great to have any opportunity to go to these things, whether you are from a large agency or an member of a large agency. Fuck. Let me, I need to clear my throat. That didn't work. Let me clear my throat. I had to mute because holy moly, I had to clear my throat quite a bit. And I still might have to clear my throat in a little bit. Ha! Today's one of those days. There, I cleared my throat a little bit more. Didn't want you guys to have to listen to it too much. And as I'm saying here, top row is a Niji member, 3 ex-Niji members, and someone who was blacklisted from Niji. Well, yeah, Kei-san was blacklisted from Niji, really. Yeah, the ex-Hollow member. They just didn't like her for some reason. 1 active, 3 former Niji. It would be hilarious if the secret one is Doki, which probably won't happen. The awkwardness would be something. Yeah, and, let's see. One with, like, the one on the left, Vox, has a lot of drama next to him and a lot of concern. Ken and Kudo, nothing. Ku, pretty much nothing. Mari FD, we all know the recent stuff that happened there. While a lot of things like the doxing thing weren't true, the other Mean Girl stuff, maybe, you know, but once you get, it had a lot to do with Bari. The stuff that Mari did had a lot to do with Bari herself and the way she was acting, so it wasn't like fully at fault. Like, I wouldn't consider Mari FD fully 100% at fault. It's just, well, sometimes when you're around somebody who's a little bit less stable, yeah, it becomes annoying. Like, it can get annoying. So, yeah. Next one is going to be this, directly from Nidisanji En. By the Beat was their newest generation, and they now want to make another one. Hello, Asho. Hey, you caught it. Nice. Nidi JP has big time ties to China, so they listen to nationals from China. I mean, that makes sense. Similar to Nantasia, seems small, but there's really big leagues. Yeah, I mean, they really have been kowtowing a lot to China, but that's because China gives you lots of money. China is big for money. Like, they will spend and spend and spend. They have billions of people too, so they will spend a lot in many cases. You know what I mean? So that is of course one of them situations. So let's talk about this one right now. Oh wait, first. Hello, Screaming Chi! Focusing on male VTubers? Yes, they are. Nijisanji is a subsidiary of the parent company Anycolor. Nijisanji En, Nijisanji JP are the main ones that they have right now. Hey, VTuber Conservation Group. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Nice. I mean, that's why they're there. They're there to be used. Right? I mean, that's what I say. At least. They're there to be used. So let me... Might as well. I mean, you have points. So that's what the points are there for. Nijisanji is a company underneath this is a subsidiary of Anycolor, the parent corporation of that whole area. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking. I'm gonna lurk while archiving some VTuber stuff. Oh yeah. I know you always archive some stuff. I'm glad that you do. It's a service that the community needs. So thank you for doing that. Nijisanji is a subsidiary of parent corporation Anycolor. They have Nijisanji En. They used to have ID, Korea, Indonesia, Korea, India. Now they just have JP, Japan, and EN everywhere else, pretty much. They are doing auditions, as recently, Hololive has started to do their auditions. But in this case, they are focusing primarily on their male side for Nijisanji En. I think what this has come from is that they've noticed that their By the Beat is doing extremely well, and that was their last all-male group that they recently did. I think it was several months ago. By the Beat is doing extremely well with income, the amount of money they bring in, and the showing up of fans. They have good CCV, the concurrent viewership. At least for Nijisanji En, they have good CCV. So it seems right now they are going for, they're saying immersion-focused male VTuber auditions. That makes me think that they're going to be going a little bit further than what By the Beat does, and going more into boyfriend experience and that type of stuff. It's kind of funny that they put Vox there. That makes me think that they're going to be doing more boyfriend experience because he's really into that. And immersion focused, that really leads me to believe they're going to be doing that parasocial stuff. It makes them money. It makes them a lot of money. I have my own qualms about doing all, like, people focusing just on that and agencies focusing just on that because it seems kind of exploitative. But for an agency to do it, now, I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. Anyone can do what they want. ASMR has its own space, and most people who do ASMR and do that type of stuff do not do boyfriend experience. So it's just a very small section that does boyfriend experience, Fox being one of them. So the whole BFE thing is a little bit on the edges of things, but it'll give them a lot of money, and that's why they think they're doing it, in my opinion. I could be absolutely wrong with where I think they're going, but that whole immersion focus thing kind of leads me to that. Yeah, people here can be more immersive than the most immersive man in the world. I'm so immersed that I actually believe that Doppio Dropscythe is a real person. Wait, I am, but are you? That is Doppio Dropscythe saying that there. Now, like I said, all power to them. But I'm going to stay away from that side if they do BFE, just to be honest with you. But, you know, good luck to anyone who is going to be applying to that. And, of course, a reminder. If you are applying to that or HoloLive or anything like that, do not mention that. Because do not mention that you're doing it. Do not mention that you've applied to it. Because that is the first test that they have out there. Can you keep it quiet that you are even applying to them? Because if you can't, then what makes them think that you are going to keep an NDA quiet? That is your first test, so please don't fail that test. And just don't let anyone know that you're actually going through with it. Holostar seems didn't get to add another member for now. FSP just debuted the new gen, so yeah, Niji is the only one that opened audition for male EN. It looks like they are. Crisis and By the Beat worked out, so why not? Yoyume and Splair for Niji JP are a long way from 100k. VTA is doing pretty well for JP, which EN took more JP waves to expand their market. I mean, yeah, I can see that, Courtney. And some people went to EN. Some people have specifically gone to EN because the JP was too long process, from what I remember. Meloko, I believe Meloko is the one who did that. She went to EN because she didn't want to go through VTA and all that kind of stuff through JP. So she just went through EN. Because I think she speaks primarily Japanese. She does primarily Japanese streams. Maybe a little bit of bilingual in there. But yeah, she's someone who pretty much is a Niji JP inside a Niji EN. Hello, Internet Zen Master. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, they have no reputation outside of Japan. No real good reputation outside of Japan. But yeah, that is my big thing that I want to mention to you guys. Do not go and mention that you are applying for Nijisanji or applying for HoloLive or applying for FSP or applying for any other agency, because that is your first test. That is your first test that they give you. If you can't be quiet about a simple thing like applying for an agency, then what makes them think that you are going to be good with some really serious stuff, some real serious NDA stuff? Me, I've been under NDA several times, and there are several things I could have shared while I was under NDA. So there's some things I can share now. People would have no clue about what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about. But I don't do it. Just out of respect for the agency and out of, well, not wanting to be blacklisted, pretty much. That's why I do it. That's why I stay quiet. Because yes, you can get blacklisted from a maybe not necessarily from like officially from from the actual company, but you can get blacklisted from like, for example, from what was the word I'm looking for? From a community / industry. For example, I used to work for DreamWorks. There are many things I could still say about DreamWorks. There are many things I could say that, I mean, it wouldn't matter because I'm not going to be, yeah, I may not go back to DreamWorks, but if I go, like, try to go to Netflix or try to go to anything in the entertainment industry, and I've spilled the tea about some things in DreamWorks, some inner workings of DreamWorks and stuff like that, that are covered by NDA, they can't get me legally, but they might be able to get me with blacklisting me because they talk. Even though like DreamWorks and Pixar slash Disney are competitors, they talk to each other. They communicate with each other. So if I mess up and say something, then I could get blacklisted from the community overall, from the industry overall. They'll say, oh, this person, talked and said all this kind of stuff, broke NDA, even though technically NDAs are not enforceable in my state. They can still say, hey, just giving you a heads up, this person does this and this and that. And be like, okay, we'll make sure not to hire them. We'll make an excuse not to hire them. Later, actually, it won't be official. It'll be more hush-hush. Girls were struggling to sell their 100 plushies. A bunch of 100 fans start begging on Twitter. They had to start a campaign for last day because of Millie, Finan, and Melicos were still not funded. Ridiculous is a campaign to sub to Roma. So he gets 100k subs all over again when the dude barely gets 200 USD per month. Yeah. There are some things in there that are very annoying about it. And actually, I'm gonna mention this. And a bit of comments that did pop up when I was looking at more information on this. Says, this person still likes Nidhi Sanji after a lot of the stuff. They don't like that they don't leave the regular edition post up. They do a regular one. They do one specifically only for males. No Nidhi Sanji is strong for boys, weak for girls. Hololive is for girls, but Jesus, you don't have to do your girl talents like that. Leave it general, just like everybody else. Yeah, because Hololive just leaves it general. They say that they do not discriminate between different genders, which means that they're going to be picking up anybody who's good for either Holostars or Hololive. They just leave it open as Hololive. And he goes back here that the girls struggle to get 100 plushies. And another thing down here about Roma trying to get to 100k subs, and he barely gets 200 USD per month, which is what I talked about recently in the Nidhi Sanji income thing. Roma is a good dude, and he struggles to get the $100, $200, struggles to get a lot of money, enough to be successful. They're slowly weeding out female talents. 20 female talents, only 10 remain, 50% lost compared to 28% of the male talents. So yeah, it seems like, from what this person's saying here, Nidhi Sanji does seem to be going more male-oriented, because the EN side seems to get, like, the males, other than Scarla and some of the INs, etc., that get a little bit higher. It's mostly the males that get more income from everything here. In a business perspective, I guess it makes sense, but it's still kind of rough. And yeah, a lot of people have their qualms about the Nidhi Sanji stuff. So I want to show you a little bit of what people were saying. He's doing auditions outside of Japan. It seems like a bad org to try to do. Yeah. I mean, you could join it. As a male, you might have some luck. But as, but still, you're going to have people who just aren't going to like you because, well, you're part of the company. You know what I mean? Crowd working on the book. To be safe, if I ever do even joke apply, I'm not gonna let them know, because I want to see how far I'll get. Like, even if I joke apply to agencies from now on, I'm not going to make it public, because I want to see how far I get in the process. I literally want to see how far I'll get in the process. I don't want to show my cards. You know what I mean? Because imagine if I get to like the final choice. That'd be interesting. I don't think I would, based on the content I make. Like, I don't think any agency would hire me based on the content that I make. But yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it would be interesting. But again, based on my content, I do not think that I will have a chance. So, let's continue on with something here. Vispo EN is the English branch of Vispo, which has been more of a esports oriented VTuber group. Their VTubers are really usually pretty darn cracked at esports in one way or another. They're also good entertainers as well. So right now, the reason why I'm talking about Vispo EN is because they have announced a new debut. And excited to announce this one here. Eri Suzukami. I'm bad at saying names, I'm sorry. Eri Suzukami. And they are, of course, looks like they're doing a lot of Valorant here, primarily. So they are doing Valorant. And that was loud. I apologize for the sudden loudness. That was pretty loud. But it is nice to see that they have started doing the whole process. Eris Suzukami says, "Hello everyone, nice to meet you all. My name is Eris Suzukami. I'll be joining Vispo EN as the newest member." So instead of doing like a wave, they're doing individual in this case. Being here feels like a dream come true, but I can't help but feel a little anxious. Would it be okay if I ask you guys to help cheer me on? My debut stream will be on Saturday, November 15th at 6 p.m. The waiting room is there. Please make sure to remember it. Okay, I'll be waiting for you. It says, "Hi, Elis. Nice to meet you." This is, of course, in Japanese. For the first time, good luck with your debut stream. I'm rooting for you, and I'll come watch you too. It says, "I'll be rooting. I'll be looking forward to seeing you." Oh my god, what the hell is Skibidi Jira Jisaki, who's also, as you can see, a member of the group there. Gao Gao Gao, translation. Nadine also, oh my god, hi. You know, people are just saying hello to her. And they're going to be successful, in my opinion. They're going to be successful because all the girls in Vispo EN have hit their stride and have gotten their audience and their community built up properly. This is one to watch, just to see how it'll go. She does have a very cute design. And I do like the aesthetic, the blue aesthetic. I do love blue. So I do like the blue aesthetic. We'll see how this goes, and I wish them the best of success either way. Yeah. Yeah, Vispo has been, like, very much esports related. Very much esports. Hoppe is like, why can't the EN branch get non-Apex Valo talent for once? I don't know. I think it's because Valorant is still very, very popular in, like, Asia. And the rest of the world. Even the US a little bit, but more the rest of the world. That they prefer to do it this way. An FGC unit would be interesting. FGC unit would be very interesting. Let's take a look at what I have next for you. Let me actually do this for you. This one's not a serious one. Not a serious one. Ah! Brightness, my eyes! Ah! Okay, there we go. Mint Phantom, or Made Mint as she's known by most people, is an indie VTuber, an indie female VTuber who used to be a part of the Rainbow Company. She now has a full-time job haunting everyone in the VTubing sphere. Today we're talking about her because something came up recently. It's not anything serious, don't worry about it. It's actually more of a funny thing. So it's more of a funny moment. And we have this that popped up here. Let's retweet big things coming. Take off hand. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. There we go. We gotta redo that one again. Made Mint, or Mint Phantom, is a ghost VTuber, an indie female ghost VTuber, Ghost Maid. She has been haunting the halls of the VTuber world for a bit now. She used to be a part of the Rainbow Agency, now isn't. And there's something happening here. Something between the idol generation of VShojo, of course. You have Setsuna Production. Say, let's retweet, big things coming. Victoria Roman, who was a member, that later and that was announced that was a part of that idol generation, but we don't know her face yet. Take off our hand in hand, creating world anew. Our colors painting newer skylines, become world anew. Every hue, every pink, green, and blue will start a legend anew. So it looks like Setsuna Productions is working on something with them. And the hue of Mints and the Phoebe-chan and Victoria are different ones, as this Blick Winkle says. It says here, blue heart, but the others tweeted, light blue heart, what could it mean? And she answers, it means I couldn't tell the difference. Light blue Vicky, deep blue Vicky. So yeah, she's like, Victoria Roman responded to that. But yeah, it's like, if you remember, she also said that she bought, I think it was a glue gun, a blue glue gun. She said she bought the blue glue gun because it was pink. So do not trust Made Mint to give you the right colors. If you ever are wondering what a color is, do not trust Made Mint to give you the right colors. She will figure out something else. Of course, this is all a joke. It's not meant to be serious. Just wanted to show it to you guys, to give you guys a bit of levity in all of this craziness that's happening today. Animation for an idol unit, yay for Minto. It does look like an idol unit. And a bit of a side note here as well. It does look like there might be that dream coming true if the Setsuna Production is something to be looked at. Maybe they're starting their own group in some way. So beyond the funniness of it, this might be a nice hint to something in the future to come, which is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping she gets that dream to finally come true and gets connections that she so deserves. And so do the other ones, Phoebe and Victoria as well. So yeah, who knows? It could be something like that. Could be. Let me see here. Well, over here it's 10:45 a.m. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday, English, I do stream 10 a.m. And 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time, West Coast of the USA. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on every day, period. But on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do the 10 a.m. ones. Because there have been a lot of people who can't show up to the late ones. So I started out, when I started out VTubing, I started out at 10 a.m. period. And I went on for like 8 hours usually. So 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Was what I used to do. Now I do 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. So let's take a look at something crazy that's going on here. Fucking Twitch, man. Of course Twitch is doing some crazy shit. Twitch, the live streaming service that we all know and a lot of us are a part of, including myself, has had some interesting news recently, thanks to the UK, Protect Children Act, or whatever the heck it is. Online Protection Act, I believe is what it's called. They have decided for everybody who is a UK-based Twitch, streamer, in this case. It doesn't mean, like, if you are a US-based one, this isn't going to happen to you, but anyone who has their, based in the UK, in one way, shape, or form, is being informed that they will have to age verify by facial scan. Users will need to verify the age in an in-app facial scan, otherwise they will lose access to watching mature content based on content classification labels. This is something here. UK-based Twitch user on informing me of changes coming to Twitch's order to comply with the UK's Online Safety Act. Online Safety Act, that's what it is. Starting today, we are introducing mandatory age verification for users in the UK who want to watch certain types of content on Twitch that may not be suitable for everyone. This change helps ensure that we provide a safe, age-appropriate experience. These things are all, like I mentioned before, without going political, these are all about control. Countries, governments, they want control. They want control. They want your data. They want to know who you are. That is just, unfortunately, the way it runs. As like Bussy says here, he says, I think the issue is, or Bussy, is more that these systems are often more theater than safety. So you may not mind it, but it does more to manufacture consent and actually achieve what it claims to do on a grand scale, not specifically with Twitch. Manufactured consent refers to the concept of persuading you to comply with things that ultimately work against your interest in the long run, which this one, for VTubers specifically, I'm going to be showing you a lot of VTubers who are having issues with this in personally. Momosita VT says this has never been about the children, never has. Like I said, it's been about control and getting your data. How to actually protect children, reduce violence to make people safe, improve, save a dying healthcare system, do something about bullying. 70% of schools think they are just kids. Stop giving your kid a phone, tablet when they are 8 years old. Parenting. Yeah, don't let a tablet parent your kids yourself. Reminder that I multi-stream on YouTube if you can't view my channel. And that is Malfina from SVA, one of the new ones from SVA. It's beyond a joke at this point, especially when you're hearing about data leaks so regularly. I don't trust any of them with my basic information, let alone my ID, especially for VTubers who we stay behind this mask here because we don't want to identify ourselves. Not because we're doing anything bad, but because anonymity is not necessarily a bad thing. Although for governments, anonymity stops them from controlling you, like I mentioned before. Not in some weird, oh my god, the country wants to control your brain type of conspiracy stuff. It's just literally they want to know who you are, so if they change the laws and all that kind of stuff. You know how it is. Psy against Mia Merrily, also UK based one, that they're showing that same thing there. I'm just mind boggled. Idiom US Kiska says, as partners we have submit all of our personal information, bank info, company info, social security number, and more. You think they already be verified due to your partner status? So tiring, they have all the info they need to determine I am an adult, just want to have fun and live a little online space outside of my real life. They have your tax info being at least an affiliate. What do you mean you need to verify your age? Soon they'll want, P samples too. But yeah, it's going insane. Everyone is, this country effing stinks, not even just a little smell, but like stinkiest shite you've ever smelled. That's how you know they're British. Can all the age verification nonsense just SOD already, saw it already? Multi-stream to YouTube as well, so if you're ever watching one of my streams and don't want to do the verification things, you can still watch from there. Same thing here. If you're from the UK and are watching my Twitch, which most people don't, but if you do watch my Twitch, you can always go to my YouTube page as well. That is another place that you can have for just chilling and, being able to watch me. How long before games like GTA, Call of Duty get flagged is too violent and inappropriate to watch on stream? What the actual F? Rip my mixology streams. Also, thank you, Mr. Butsy, for posting about this. Streamers in the UK on a Safety Act age verification starts today. Basically, it started on the 13th. This is the email I received from Twitch, and it says you will need to verify that your age is 18 years or older. Attempting to view the content, you may be shown a prompt to verify your age through a quick facial scan. That's the scary part. They're going to get your face. That's what scares a lot of people here. Just to understand the necessity of this, for those of us who are streamers or paid subscriptions, you need a credit card for payment processing, which are only obtainable over the age of 18. Biometric data is literally just giving your data to the government. Again, that's the main thing a lot of people have here. But VTuber Talent Manager, understand the point behind this. With that being said, this hurts VTubers, an industry founded upon the ability to create content without showing one's face, dangerous invasion of personal privacy. And also, like I said, these things leak very easily. Governments are not known for keeping your stuff safe. They can leak easily. They will leak easily. So what you're going to have there is you're going to end up having somehow VTubers getting doxxed in one way or another. That was one that I didn't want to show. Okay, we're going to do this again. I'm a VTuber and talent manager. A VTuber talent manager. I understand the point behind this. With that being said, this hurts VTubers for an industry founded upon the ability to create content without showing one's face. This is a dangerous invasion of personal privacy. Countries aren't good at protecting your personal data. this could lead to doxing of VTubers if the personal data ever leaks. This is not good. Countries, like I said before, want this data because they just want your data. They'll sell your data to data brokers eventually. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is actually true. Countries, as well as everyone else, sells your data. Your data is out there, yes. But as VTubers, we don't want to show our face. That's why we're VTubers. Either because we have had bad experiences being IRL VTubers, or like myself, you have the face of a cave troll. Either way, you do not want to show your face. And that is why you are a VTuber a lot of times. So this is not a good step for people to take. It does suck for anybody and everybody being involved in this whole thing. I do hate that they're doing this overall, period. I hope that they fix this somehow, but I don't think so, because the law is passed, and Twitch is doing this because they don't want to get banned in the UK, so they're, complying with all the orders and mandates that law has. As far as I know, if you're not in the UK, they won't ask you. If you're not in the UK, as far as I know, they won't ask you to do this. But then again, you never fucking know with these people, man. It's fucking insane. It really is wild that they're forcing this upon so many people. When, like, I don't know, man. For me, it's like, what the heck is going on? I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. But because this doesn't protect children, because in the end of the day, like, especially like if there are parents that don't want to parent their kids, what they'll do is that, let's say you want age verification, they'll just get their parent to age verify. They'll get their parent to age verify for them. They won't, it's not a big, what do I call it? It's not a big, issue for people who don't parent their children. For those type of people, it's not a big issue because, like, oh, well, like I said, they can just, the child can just get, their parents to do that for them. And yeah, that is a little crazy. That is the wild part, of course. But that's just, I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, it's not like these things have never ever really prevented these things from happening. So what I'm going to do also is show you something that happened recently also with Megalodon. Megalodon here. Let's go over the YouTube stuff. YouTube wiki. YouTube is, as you know, a large video sharing platform that also has streaming and things like that on there. They are based in California, and they are a subsidiary of Alphabet Corp. The Google, the one that used to be Google, now it's Alphabet, etc. Megalodon VT is a VTuber who is a Megalodon VTuber. A Megalodon, if you do not know, is a prehistoric shark, humongous prehistoric shark. So she is that VTuber there. She has been talking about this. YouTube, you mean to tell me you have my tax info and pay me monthly, but you can't verify that I'm an adult? Supposedly, YouTube was putting this whole age verification thing recently, of course, because of the UK laws that have been passed. And they did this in order to, quote unquote, think of the children and protect the children and all that kind of thing. They said that they were going to be getting things based on how long you have been active, how long your account's been active, the type of content you make, that type of thing, to kind of get an idea of whether you are over the age of 18 or not. The fact is, if you have your tax information, this doesn't make sense. They do have Megalodon's tax information because Megalodon is a partner, a YouTube partner. They are monetized. And yes, when you get monetized, you do have to give them your tax information so that when they pay, they can send you a 1099 at the end for the revenue that you get in there. Because you're not an employee, but you're 1099 when it comes to that, in the US at least. It says we've changed some of your settings. We couldn't verify that you're an adult, and then you have to verify your age. It's really, really weird, really dumb. Down here, Crimson Robin, and others here saying like this is the tax info, bank info. Yes, you have this info and pay me what I earn. That's correct. And children can't earn money on your platform, as that would be child labor. Sounds right. So then I'm clearly not a child, but an adult. Please verify that you're an adult by either submitting your ID or taking a selfie. Yeah, it's really dumb. Really, really dumb. Mitsuki also says the answer to any possible questions you might have. Basically the answer is it's AI. It's a robot. It's a computer. It's not a human being doing this. They have everything based on AI nowadays. It really is that way. And we have some quote retweets. Google ID verification is a privacy encroaching horrible policy. Only terrible parents want this. Blame lazy parents that can't pay any attention to what their kids are doing on the internet. It's not everyone else's fault that you're incompetent. The F is this YouTube Kids. What? Yeah, what the F is YouTube Kids for? They have YouTube Kids. Try to show YouTube some ID and they laughed in my face for being so unk. Text says there, your ID has been deleted from your account. Your ID submitted to be able to be advanced YouTube features no longer needed. Your ID has been deleted from the Google account. Y'all, I don't trust any social media platform to age verify, either with ID or photos, because one data breach later and you're doxxed. The same thing I've said always. These people want your data because they want to sell it to brokers. It is not a conspiracy theory. It is well known that these people sell your data. And they do have data breaches. Even the biggest, like, credit card companies have data breaches. Credit card monitoring systems, monitoring agencies, the big monitoring agencies have had data breaches before. It is unfortunate. If you have your data out there, it will be breached. It will be compromised at one point or another. And that is the scary part of having it in a place like this. It says, I'd like to call out the verification website signing devil's contract. A lot of people who don't see the problem just be like, this vid is people that verify. 2026 would be worse than 2025 with Apple Digital ID. People don't like YouTube here. Just effing log out of your accounts, abandon the platform. A lot of people aren't because, you know, some people make enough to make ends meet with YouTube. So you're not going to leave a place that is giving you enough to make ends meet, honestly. YouTube's age verification is a joke. After the system fails to determine your age bracket, they force you to give up even more privately identifiable information to prove your age. Toasty also says, happened to me too. The best option is picking an email address to be used. No way in hell in letting YouTube obtain my face nor ID card. And then continuing here, Asian guy generally felt bad for you. The AI age verification is out of control. After many years with my Gmail account, they did the same thing. We can't verify you as an adult. Your mother is a kid. Stupid AI. Got to be a lawsuit or something here. Maybe, I don't know. It's one of those things that if you sign their contract, I don't know how the law stuff works there. But a lot of times if you sign up and stay with them, and that is basically you giving them permission to do this. Unfortunately. A lot of VTubers, again, the big issue is VTubers. We don't show our face for various reasons. Some because we've been doxxed before and we want to kind of be anonymous. Some because they've had bad experiences as an IRL VTuber. Maybe they're very attractive, conventionally attractive, and they get creepos and weirdos trying to do stuff to them as an IRL streamer. And others, like myself, I'm just saying myself here. I have the face of a cave troll, so I don't want to show my face. So, you have that. You also have that kind of stuff that can happen. So, but either way, this sucks because it's basically doxing VTubers in this way. Yeah, it is really, really freaking weird, man. Both YouTube and Twitch are, they're acting in their own self-interest because it is in their interest to not be banned anywhere else, if that makes sense. It is in their interest to not get a ban in any way, shape, or form. Let me see if they have any of the other ones that have popped up, because there are 4. Yeah, the 4th. There we go. There we go. Silhouette reveals. I'm gonna have to have it based on, there we go. We have the first silhouette reveal, second, third, and fourth. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if that one pops up. There we go. V4 Mirai, an agency under Brave Group, has announced that they're going to be launching a new generation. It looks like it to be an arts related generation. One of them seems to be movie, another one singing, another one looks like money actually in that case, and the last one appears to be reading, etc. So they do seem to have arts in some way, arts or media in some way. So let's take a look at what they've said here. They said they were shedding layers of the night, re-raise our voices in the stormy light. So if they have this kind of basically a melody here, they may be like a singing group. We'll see. But one thing that we do have now, one thing that we have now is that they have started to have their silhouette reveals. Their debut stream is going to pop up. This is their silhouette reveal here. I'm going to remove the music because a lot of times the music is copywritten in some way, shape, or form. So this is the first look at, that's a that's the head, yes. A very busy, looks like maybe it has a lot of ornamental things on the head. So next again, we're going to be moving on to this one, which is the second silhouette, Mythical, Terrifical, retweet to get your money up. We have here November 22nd. This one is Are You Ready? This is the next one here. That's going to be their debut stream. The third one is going to be this one here. That is actually very, very nice. I thought I muted you, but apparently it didn't. And there we go. November 22nd is going to be when all of them are going to be doing it. They're going to be doing it in kind of a relay, a full-on relay. So there we go. Let's take a look at the final one. Their designs look good. They don't look flat. Oh, that one seems to be some kind of fiche. Seems to be some kind of fiche. So we're gonna see that one there, or more woman. But either way, they look to be flowy enough, and we will see how the rigging is overall. But I wish them the best of luck because it is hard out there. Even if you are a part of an agency, I wish them all the best of luck. Yep, debut season is upon us. A lot of work has been put into debuts and such. So yeah, debut season is absolutely upon us. Who wants to donate to the police? Yeah, nobody does. It really is annoying. It really does get annoying when these things happen. It really does. Let's get this here. Ban Pri. Hosho Marin and Kobo. Okay. Let me get Hosho Marin. Hosho Marin. Wiki. And Kobo. Kaneru. Wiki. Kaneru. Wiki. So we have this here. Hosho Marin, Kobo, and we are going to be, here we go. Hosho Marin is a member of the third generation fantasy of Hololive JP. They are, they were with Noelle, Flare, Rushia, and Pekora. Kobo Kaneru is a member of Hololive ID. She is a female Indonesian VTuber, of course. And she's with Vestia Zeta and Kyla as the third generation of the branch. Why are we talking about them today? Because Ban Presto has announced a Bandai crane game thing inside of Japan. Has announced that they are going to be doing this, which is from the Hololive IF series. 2 new Holo babies have been born, Hosho Marin and Kobo Kaneru. The bib features a replica of a handwritten message scheduled to appear in game centers nationwide in May. So Bandai-based game centers next year, 2026 in May. That's when they're going to have this here. Very, very cute. I love the look. It's very cute. The Holo Baby thing is continuing. And of course, Kobo is already known as Holo Baby for a long time, but it's a baby, so it's I. They officially certified Captain Marin as a baby. Marin, Girl Marin, Old Lady Marin, Granny Marin all gathered together. Captain, you're looking way too young, aren't you? So yeah, It's nice. This is a Crane game thing. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get it outside of Japan. Wanted to show it because, yes, I do like showing some Hololive stuff on occasion. It is interesting to see these things pop up. Very cute, of course, because they have like the chibi form and everything like that. It's very, very cute. It is something that hits the maternal/paternal instincts in humans, and that's why they have those proportions. But yeah, oh, it's already fucking, I've already taken too long to do all this shit, so we are going to be trying to, I say, do my best. Let's see. Oh, God. The hell was that? Yeah. They might have Bibu, Miko, Luna. Eventually. If these are successful, you know they're going to make more. And, well, while not everything in Hololive is successful, a lot of things are. And, that is going to lead to, of course, hopefully, positive things. Where are we? Here we are.
いや、あとね、あれね、トトさんと野瀬さんの定定シーンね。あれ、試合中こっちが爆発するかと思った、本当に。いや、なかなかあの言葉出てこないでしょ。言ったことないよ、解除するとき。信じるね。熱っ熱っってなったよ。激アツシーンだよ、あれ。マジでアニメ見てんのかと思ったもんね。本当に。あれ。そう。またその言い方がね、そう。信じるね。みたいな感じだったんよ。っていうのが定点でした。いや、持ってるとか言うじゃないですか。いや、本当ですからね。本当に思ってましたよ、要は。尊いってこういうことみたいな。尊いってこういうことなんだって思った。もうバーンっていくとこだった、こっちが。これが同期の絆なんだって。ね、ですな、ですな、本当にね。ね、そんな中、こっちの同期はね、世の配信が荒れてること勘違いしていたらしいですから。
この前ね、あやめが配信しててっていう話していい？あやめがね、配信してたんよ。で、それをね、誰か、おかゆだったけど、なんか誰かと見てたんよ。で、なんか今、大会かな？なんか出てんだよね。でさ、結構深夜までやってるわけ。バロラントかな？なんか、やってて、で、あやめ配信してんじゃんみたいな感じで、見たんだけど、V 最強してんだ。いや、そのさ、あやめのコメント欄が、マジでなんて書いてあるかわかんなくて、なんて、何をみんなが書いてるか本当にわかんなくて、なんかさ、スバルのところだとさ、なんかその、今みんなこうやってさ、どういうこととかさ、とかさ、なんか多様な言葉が流れてるやん。そう、そのね、NT みたいな。いや、なんかあやめの、そのコメント欄を見たら、なんか NT っていう謎のワードが大量に書き込まれてて、スバル最初、これあやめ荒らされてると思って。マジでなんか、何か、もしかして嵐が発生してるのかなとか思って、ちょっと焦ったんだよね。そしたら本当に、その NT ってもうみんなが書いてて、なんか NT って何みたいな。GG はわかるじゃん。グッドゲームはさすがにわかるじゃん。NT って何みたいな。何 NT って NTT みたいなって。そう、ナイストライって意味なんだって。知ってたみんな。
ナイストライ。
知ってた？マジでびっくりしたんだけど、なんか人によってこんなに差が出るんだ。ニュータイプではない。わからん。ワンチャンニュータイプの説あるか。GG はさ、さすがのスバルもわかる。でも NT は初だった。でも本当にもうあやめのコメント欄 NT ばっかりで、なんかすげえなんだこれ。 あまりにも見たことないワードすぎて荒れてるかもってなんかさうんでもなんか何やってるかよくわかんないけどなんかあやめすごかった何をしてるかよくわかんスバルバロラントわからんすぎて何をしてるかよくわからんけどなんかあやめすごかった気がした。いやみんなも一回見てみてすごいって見たことないコメント欄だってまあスバルのゼルダも同じようなもんか。みんなが赤いコメント赤いコメント赤いコメントまあ確かにあやめからするとなんだこのコメント欄って思うのかも。そういう感じか。
あやめのコメント欄がナイストライで埋まってて荒らされてると思ってたらしいからなマジおもろいんだけどあの切れ抜き見たよ。なんかさおいあやめの配信荒らされてるんじゃねえかって思ったんだよみたいな言っててさNT ってナイストライって知ってたみたいな言っててニュータイプなんかなって
New type?
いやニュータイプそっち寄りではみたいな
I love her laugh. Holy shit, I love her laugh.
それをそれででも心配してくれてたんだなって思ってそれでまあ見てくれてたんだと思って嬉しかったけど
It's just, I don't know. It fills the soul. It does fill the soul. Like it fills the soul with a lot of happiness and all that kind of stuff. It does. It heals the soul, for fuck's sake. IMS stuff heals the fucking soul.
I don't want to admit to this, but
Alright, take care, Robbie!
I think I can prove to you how nervous I was and how
Welcome back, Outro!
hand on my heart, it was live yesterday because I would not have made this mistake otherwise. So, did anyone notice that there was a part when, if you were to watch it back, there's a part where I realize that I've made a total utter boo-boo, and I go off
What about La Boo Boo?
the screen and I unleash a banshee scream, and then I come back and I try to lighten the mood with a joke.
Flashback.
Hello there. Sorry to leave you hanging. At least you aren't being drawn and quartered.
Oh god.
I was trying to make a torture joke. Oh man, tough crowd. Okay, alrighty then. Look. Okay, whatever. It's not like I wanted to make you laugh anyway.
End of flashback.
You can tell that this is not live because I decided to joke in the moment. And while I was banshee screaming and panicking, I was thinking in my head what's something I can do to lighten the mood. And so I was like, oh, I'll tell a joke. I'll tell a joke when I come back and everything will be forgiven. So I come back and and I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell the perfect joke to lighten the mood. And my joke, if you remember it, was sorry to leave you hanging. But at least you aren't being drawn and quartered. Now, if you go back and rewatch that moment, I was meant to play this sound after at least you aren't being drawn and quartered. But instead, I did it after. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you hanging. Where is the joke there? Where is the joke? I did it too early. What is the joke? That you're dying? What was the joke? And so I just had to, but I was so locked in. I just had to keep going. Sorry to leave you hanging. That was the funny. Please laugh. Like that. What was I thinking?
It worked though.
So I had to let you know that because to prove that some doing it live, folks.
Yep, they're doing it live. You're doing it live.
It was not intentional. I didn't mean to mock your deaths. I did just have to commit to the bit, honestly, yes.
I mean, at that point, yes, you should commit to the bit.
But, is that not normal humor across the pond? Well, I am across time and space. I live in a fantasy kingdom called Austelia. I did see some people commenting about whether I was British or Australian. I'm neither. I am Austelian, from Austelia in Fae's kingdom. So
I see.
You can put that little wonder to bed.
Tidbit.
Truly, you can put that little marvel to bed. Yes. So I wouldn't say it was either. Yes, of course. Remember, it's spelled Ostella. Thank you very much. I'm not Ostelian. Ost.
Oh no!
Detroit. I am Detroit become human. Do excuse the mistake, Lady Mina. That is okay. That is perfectly fine. Austrian. I can't believe she's Austrian. Ich kann nicht sprechen Sie Deutsche. I don't even know if that was right.
Oh God. Speaking German now.
How's my diet? Oh yeah, my diet is it's dieting.
Diet
Yeah,
is
I might
dieting.
go back to the gym after I'm done with my jet lag, hopefully. Yeah, so I finished one game after coming back. I was almost done with it anyway, so I finished Anodyne, and I also finished another game. And now get this, I pulled an all-nighter.
What?
Because I was like, you know what? What if I just don't sleep for an entire day so that I can catch up on my jet lag faster? And so that's exactly what I did. I thought about
That's not very
sleeping,
recommended.
but I had a meeting at around 8 p.m. and I only got like an hour of sleep in.
Oh dear.
And I attended the meeting. That was good. And then I didn't sleep. I was just like, well, you know what? Might as well start up Graveyard Keeper.
Oh God.
And I felt like I entered a point of insanity.
That does happen.
Yeah, it was like a point of insanity because I was so hyper
Yeah, I don't know what the accent was. Could be not
on
British.
finishing that game. I didn't go and have an idle meeting. I barely drank any water. I was just at my seat.
He was locked in.
Just playing from 10 p.m. To the next day at 7 a.m.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I finished the game though. I finished the game.
Oh
But
God.
then
though.
after I locked in, I was so hyper fixated on just finishing it. And then after I finished the game, put the game in my completed list, I looked at the time. It's like 7 a.m. It was good. And then as I went to sleep tired, I was thinking to myself, am I okay?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, and I was okay. Well, like this week I was going through it. Well, not this week, last week. The past few weeks I've been going through it. Like maybe I think it was like the whole like like being homesick and having to worry about the homework that's piling up. Yeah, but I was stressed out about missing my homework, feeling homesick, and then my parents, and then the whole like Vietnam trip, like with the whole visa, whatever. And so I was like really stressed out. It's really stupid, but on my flight, I was crying so much. I cried so, tears rolling down my face constant, covered in snot and everything, so bad, because I was watching a documentary. I was watching a documentary on the plane where like this panda bear is going back to China. So, panda bears born in captivity, they gotta go back to China because they're an endangered species. So by the time that they turn 4, they have to go back to be like under protection and everything, which is fine. And the zookeeper went to China with the bear, and then at the end they got reunited where the zookeeper goes to the zoo that the bear is at, and the bear doesn't recognize it first day, but then the second day he recognizes the zookeeper's voice, and then the bear like stands up. The zookeeper is kind of like looking at the bear longingly, or like them having a breakdown after the bear left the zoo. Like the other zookeeper is like cleaning up the room that he was in, and zookeeper's crying, and I started crying. I kept crying. I was crying throughout the entire documentary, and then this old lady that's like walking down the aisle to use the washroom stopped and stared at me. And then when she was going back to her seat after using the washroom, she stopped and stared at me again.
The fuck? Lady!
It's so embarrassing because I was hoping that the lights would grow dim, and it did get dim. The lights were off. And I was like, great, nobody can see me crying. And then I realized
old lady
that
over there.
my tears, my eyes are probably super glossy, that they can see me crying so much. Oh man, so bad.
I'm crying.
Anyway, that happened, and then I went back home, super hyper fixated on Graveyard Keeper, that I did not go to an idol meeting. I did not drink. I did not eat. I only ate as I was going to sleep. And then my friends were like, "Oh, do you wanna play?" And I didn't respond. I was just playing Graveyard Keeper. I was
locked in.
Disconnected from
locked
everything. My family was trying to call me, and then they were like saying things like, "Oh, sorry, like, oh, like, didn't mean to call." I ignored that, and then Sally messaged me. I ignored that.
Oh God.
And then people messaging me, and I ignored that. For the entire day, I just shut off everything. Yeah, and then Sally called me like 6 times.
Oh God.
And she was asking me if I was okay. She thought something happened to me. I mean, something did happen to me. I don't know. I like lost myself. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like I was bawling. I was crying so much. Honestly, if I was watching that documentary by myself, I probably would have been like crying out, like sobbing, like for 2 hours straight or something. And I usually don't do that, is the thing. I usually feel sadness, but I don't start bawling. I think I said the same thing too. It's like maybe my age is catching up to me. But no,
confirmed.
I think it's just because I had a really rough time. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm just really exhausted. Yeah. Well, I don't really cry while watching Coco. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really cry while watching movies. I barely cry. I can like count the times that I've cried like with one hand. Damn, I was really going through it.
Oh God. Oh, that's one. Sheena.
Oh, I have some funny stories to tell. I'm sorry for all the yapping, but like, I know that's what you guys come for. So, okay. So yesterday, okay. So Sakuna, when he's in Tokyo, he usually stays at a hotel, right? But apparently, he's gotten like a peasant apartment, Cookie. Still in a pretty good area, but a peasant apartment, right? I get a DM from him. Sheena, how do I do my laundry?
What the hell?
He's never done laundry. Yeah.
Oh God.
He doesn't know how to do his laundry in Tokyo. Okay, if you guys don't know, in Japan, they don't really... It's not typical to have a dryer in your house, like a typical tumble dryer. You have to hang it up where your bathroom is, and there's
Yes.
like a little panel.
Yes.
And there's like a vent on top, and that will blow hot air overnight and dry your clothes, Cookie. Right? So it's how you dry your clothes in Japan. But he didn't know that, so I had to like describe to him how to dry your clothes. so yeah, no, because in America, Cookie, when you dry your clothes, you put it in the tumble dryer. You know, you have the washer dryer combo, right? But in Japan, it's not typical to have a dryer. You have to hang up your clothes and use the bathroom vent dryer, and that's something we don't have in the US, Cookie. So I had to describe to him how to do his laundry.
Oh God.
And he was like, Sheena, I don't know if I can stay here this entire time. I might have to get another hotel, but I already paid for this. I'm like, you're such a noob, Sakuna. You're such a noob. You're such a noob. You're such a Japan noob. And then he was complaining to me. He was like, you know what happened, Sheena? I was going to sleep last night, and I was so thirsty, but there was no water, and I had to go downstairs and go to the vending machine to get it in the middle of the night. I'm like, yeah, that's how normal people live, Sakuna. And he's like, I'm almost out of toothpaste and I don't know what to do. And I'm
What
like,
the heck,
Sakuna, there's
Sakuna? Holy
konbinis
fuck.
everywhere. You can get it all there, Cookie. He's like, you can get all that at a konbini? I'm like, oh, yes. Yes, Sakuna, you can.
Oh God.
Yeah, so he's been living the peasant life, which has been really funny to observe, Cookie. Yeah, it's really funny, Cookie. He has gone to Japan a lot, Cookie. I think more than I have. And he's always stayed in fancy hotels, so he doesn't know how to live normal life. So it's been really, really funny to watch, Cookie. Yeah. Thank you so much for the show, but Jackie Boy, Japanese laundromats exist and include detergent. I know, but like, why go to the laundromat when you have a perfectly working dryer at home? Washer, dryer, washing machine at home, Cookie. Like, I don't go to the laundromat. I have a washing machine. You know? I'm just gonna dry my clothes the Japanese way, Cookie. Yeah, anyways. Yeah. Thank you so much for shooting my jackal. These peasants expect me to do things for myself, Sakura, properly. Yeah. No, he doesn't even know how to navigate the subway. So yesterday he was like, Sheena, my wife needs to buy... I need to buy my wife something, but I don't know how to get there.
Oh God.
So I had to take him. On rush hour. It was his first rush hour on the Japanese subways. He was like, "I hate this. I hate this."
Time, peanut butter jelly time.
He's like, "I could never live here. I could never live here." I'm like, "You're such a noob. You're such a noob, Cookie. You're such a noob."
I'm a fucking noob too. I'm gonna be there in January. Fuck. Fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna be there in January. Fuck. Oh God.
Okay, I had a flight from hell.
I've had many
going to
flights from
say
hell.
it, my flight was from hell. I have a small question for you guys, chat. Would you rather sit next to 2 horny 4XL Star Knights or a screaming autistic child with neglectful parents? Okay, trick question.
Probably the
Because
horny
I
ones.
was sat next to both.
Oh God, no.
So we didn't pre-reserve our tickets on our return trip. So they shuffled me around a couple times on the flight. It was a full flight.
Oh God, no.
The flight was overbooked. And so, you know how when you sit in the very back, there's a lot of turbulence? So I was already prepared for that because I saw that I had a back row seat. But it was an aisle seat. So I was just like, you know what? As far as shitty draws go, I won the shitty draw. And then, after I boarded the plane,
Oh no. Oh no.
I saw the
Oh,
couple
no.
I was next to. And you know, size is one thing, you know, I'm very small. I'm very small, so if anything, it's like, okay, you know what, you can take the armrest and half my seat space. I'll allow it. That's fine. I'm still comfortable. But they were just so in love. They were
Oh
just
God.
so in love.
Oh, that's not good.
And I kept hearing things.
Oh no.
I was very scared to turn my head, and they were so in love. And it's Why can't you just be happy for them? Because there is a time and a place. And the time and place is not on a plane next to me.
Daisy Angie. Well, yeah,
Guys,
I mean,
and
like,
this is what
yeah, look, a peck on, like, a kiss occasionally, it's fine, but if you're, like, fucking making out and, like, heavy petting and shit, don't do that shit on the plane. Cuddling, that type of thing, like, is okay on a plane, it's like, whatever. But, like, if you're doing, like, if you're starting to get, like, if you're one step away from doing it on a plane, then yeah, don't go that far, man. Just, you know, relax, chill. You're gonna be wherever you're gonna be in several hours. You can go and boink in the bathrooms if you want. Just don't do it on a plane. In my opinion, of course. Just this crazy squirrel's opinion.
love is. I don't want it. I just want to put that out there. If what was happening for 8 hours next to me is what love is, I'll stream for the rest of my life. That's okay. That's okay. But if that wasn't enough, across the aisle from me was a very, very loud, screaming and crying child
Oh, fuck that.
who was very, very clearly nonverbal.
Ah.
And it's incredibly neglectful parents.
Well, yeah. That's yeah. I can understand
8
that part.
hours. Crying baby. It's one thing if it's fussy. It's one
I
thing
mean,
if it's
the
a
whole
fussy
ear
baby.
things can happen, can
But
be
it
fussy
was
there.
just yelling. It was just yelling at the top of its lungs. Sounded like he was extrovert, but well. In some ways.
Yeah. I mean, he was crying.
Could
but-
any of us tell what it was crying for or what it was yelling for? No. And I don't think its mom cared. I'm referring it to it as an it for reasons. But like the kid's mom just like did not give a fuck. Like it'd be going at it for like 10 minutes before she even like turned to do anything. And you know how like you could like comfort a kid, like give him a hug
Yeah,
or whatever.
usually, yeah.
She just kind of turned to it and went shh, and it would keep yelling. At some point, I think the kid's like grandfather or dad, I don't know, the man was old, just like fucking yank on the kid. I'm just like, should I like flag down like a flight attendant? Is this abuse? Like, what am I watching? I don't know how to deal with this. I've never been in this situation myself. But it was like very concerning. I'm not sure if I should have been looking or looking away, because it's just like, I don't, you know, like I love children. So like, I want them to be okay. But also,
yeah, delays and cancellations are definitely a thing that happen a lot. I've had those. Woo. They suck. They can ruin whatever plans you have when you get things delayed, canceled, etc. And they rob you of whatever energy you maybe have had or would have had.
I haven't slept but entire fucking plane ride, and I could feel my third eye opening. Open the door and let nature take its course. But nature would take me. Nature taking its course in that situation means that nature takes me. Are you kidding? No noise canceling headphones to use. No, I actually don't own noise canceling headphones because I like to hear myself talk, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it was a really rough trip back. And like I think I had like a 5-hour layover.
Oh god.
I had a 5-hour layover afterwards.
After
nowhere
that?
to sleep
Oh god.
Because it was the shittiest airport I've ever seen. But I got Starbucks and that was pretty cool. And then I also saw one of my favorite tropes, which was like very large man with small dog. It was very exciting because there was this small little teacup-sized poodle running around the airport, and then there was this very large manly man, and he was like waving and talking to a dog. And then I saw this while getting my Starbucks. I was just like, silly man, dogs can't talk.
That's what she focused on. That's what she focused on, of course.
And so that was pretty exciting. Did it make the flight worth it? No. But you know, you gotta count your good days.
Well, yeah. Let's see here. Oh god. Isekai slop. Well, let's start with that one.
Why did a VTuber cross the road?
Ah, this is stupid, goddammit.
I was reading some Isekai slop today. It's so good. I've been having fun. It's actually been quite a while since I've last read some Isekai slop, but this one's pretty fun. I don't remember its name because it's probably something like I became a villainess. I became a villainess in a novel I once read. TM. Love to see it. Love to see it. I cannot for the life of me tell you what it was called, but I genuinely do not know. Yeah, I like the Isekai swap that's so fun in the moment, but you forget what happens because it just blurs together with everything else because everything is just the same.
Yeah,
it's
true.
one of those where the plot is basically, oh, girl gets isekai'd into a novel she once read, and she got isekai'd, or what is it called? Reincarnated into the body of the villain of that novel.
Yeah.
I eat it up. I eat it up every time.
I do
Yeah,
too.
so good. But yeah, I read so much of it. It just
I do
really
too.
blurs together. There are very few that I distinctly remember that well. And the name. Very few. But it's because I hated them. I remember there's this one that made me really mad. And I still read it. It's not finished yet. I finished the novel, because usually these are adaptations from novels. Manhwas. Novels that got adapted into manhwas. And the one I hated it so much reading the manhwa. I was like, I have to read the novel to know if it's this bad in the novel. So I ended up actually reading the novel, and I got even more angry and hated it even more. And now I still keep up with it. Every time there's an update, I'm like, I gotta read it, you know? I gotta see this. It's like watching a train wreck. I'm like, I gotta watch this. I can't look away.
I literally can't. I know how it's gonna end, but I just want to see it visualized this time. But yeah, who knows? But sometimes the manhwa varies from the novel. Addicted. That's a very nice way of putting it. Yeah, I'm hate reading it. Yeah. Let me tell you. Okay, there was this one manhwa I was reading, or manga. It doesn't matter. Same difference. There was this one that I started reading. It was pretty bad in the sense of like, main character girl, okay, she basically died. Okay, she died and then she woke up inside of the body of a girl from... No, wait, I'm mixing it up. Okay, so... That's so stupid. It's so stupid, it's hard to explain. Okay, so there is a girl that died. And then she woke up in a modern day body, okay? And then she died again, and then she went back to her old body. That's a pretty good setup, okay? So she used to live in a fantasy world, basically. And then she died there, and then she woke up in a modern world, lived here for a while, and then died again. Then she woke up in her old body. Okay, she's been crazy. She's been around. She's a traveler. Long story short, she was pretty badly abused in the... She was really badly abused in the family, in the fantasy world. And then when she came back to her old body, she was like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. It wasn't that great. I felt like it was... The whole premise was just... Everybody hates her. And she hates everyone. It was not much of a plot to go off of. But I was curious if this was adapted from a novel. So I googled it. My biggest mistake was caring in the first place. And the very first thing that came up was a Reddit page. A Reddit page that said, do not read this! Don't get invested! Because in the novel... So let me just clarify. Usually these type of books end up being a romance. Okay? And then there was a Reddit page that's like, stop! Do not get invested! Because our main character gets together with her brothers! And even worse, her dad!
What?
I was shookative. Because the very little that I read
What the
of
fuck?
the manhwa/manga,
Huh?
they abused her. And I'm like, what happened? I don't want to know. But apparently, the romance is not between like a male lead, but no, the brothers and the dad. And I obviously...
Since when?
That I was like, oh, okay then. And then I closed the Reddit
what the
page, I
fuck?
closed out of Google, and I don't think I touched the internet. No. I don't think I touched it again. I read it. No, I didn't. It's not the little bit that I read when it was out.
Ah.
It was like just a few chapters. There was nothing but pure abuse happening in those chapters. But I have to say, I did like the main character, girly. She was like, flip everyone, I'm gonna kill them. I'm like, hell yeah. I was like, this is... I like it when the main character isn't like a baby about everything, okay?
Well, no,
So I
yeah,
was like,
that's
okay,
usually
this
good.
isn't the worst. She's not being a baby about it. She's gonna get revenge. Yes, a revenge story. Yummy. No.
Oh
Not
my
revenge.
god. I love isekai revenge stories. I love it. There's one that's actually very, well, gory. But, I forgot the name of it. It's basically... It's interesting. The premise of one that I'm into... I haven't read it in, like, months. That's why I forgot the name of it. Hey, thank you. It's why I forgot the name of it. Because I haven't, actually read it in a bit. But I really did like it when I read it. The main premise of it is... This guy gets isekai'd as, you know, the hero, etc, etc, etc. He gets, later on abused by, his, the princess. And gets, basically he rejects her advances. Eventually. Or rejects, like, being a part of whatever because, you know, he's been abused by her. He gets, game ended. And he gets isekai'd again, where into the exact same scenario that he got isekai'd into in the first place. Apparently, the first time was a training arc, was a training program for him. And now he knows everything that's going to be happening. And he has specific powers that he has now. He has the same strength that he had before as the hero, not as a weak person barely starting out. So he plots his revenge against every single person who hurt him in the last life that he had, which was the exact life that he's going into. It is pure peak when it comes to revenge. It's like oh my god, it's a revenge lover's dream. It is extremely gory, but I love it. Not the gore part of it, but just the the fantasticness of how in depth they go into every little thing that he has to do, every little thing that he's going to do. And they do go into the violence of it, which is like, it's whatever. It's not gratuitous, but he is, oh my god, he is so angry. But I love it. I love it. I ate it up.
No revenge! Not a revenge story. No. Woman went from, I'm gonna kill everyone in this family to, I'm gonna kiss everyone in this family.
I'm gonna boink everybody in the family. God damn it. What the fuck?
Dat is een joke in Afrikaans. Wat het die een haai vir die ander haai gesê? Wat het die een haai vir die ander haai gesê? Haha, haai. I have no cooking clue.
I don't have a fucking clue either.
I got a DM about like if I would voice some animations, and they said,
Okay, good start.
and they said, I just have to tell you, it is a size kink. And I went to their profile expecting like, you know, like, oh, maybe, you know, it's like big appendages and also
it was
like
small
big,
appendages.
Yeah. So when I went there, it was giant women and average sized human men.
Ah, giant testing.
That's just Otto and his
like,
wife.
Giant testing.
True.
Like
Haikus?
yeah, yes, literally, yes. And
My
then
chat is saying, oh yeah, macro, micro. What do you mean?
it was that,
yeah, definitely.
it was that
Don't
plus
say that like
vor.
that's a common thing that people know, chat.
Vor?
It was that plus vor. So like
Oh,
the
God.
giant women were eating the human men.
Giant test
Where?
vor.
Could you link that to me?
Is this like a private? Yeah, can you link somebody
I
block
just, I
it?
just want to know. I just want to take a look.
It's something.
Leave it to Lucci to always have the best, the hot goss, you know?
It's something, man.
This
It's
is like a
something.
very
you gonna
normal
voice it,
thing
or-
on the internet. Out of
Yeah,
like
you gonna do it?
everything
No,
I've heard
no,
about on
no.
the internet. Why
All right,
not?
I'll do it.
I'll
Give me
do
the mic,
Fuck
bro.
you, Ray. I was gonna do it.
All right, sorry. All right, ladies first.
I can't do vor because
What
you guys
sense?
know
Yeah.
mouth noises?
Yes.
Mouth
There's
noises?
a lot
yeah.
of that. There's a lot of that.
You know
Yeah,
some
mouth
people
noises.
hate
Microphone.
ASMR eating. I love ASMR eating.
Oh, I
Oh, like
can't do
mukbangs?
it.
Can't deal with it.
Look,
I think you might be into vor, Mata.
No.
It might be. You
I
know,
don't. I think
if you pay me enough, I'll do that. In the sense of, I'll voice that shit.
that's separate.
What makes you think
That's
that?
separate. That's a separate thing.
well, I think I should send you a video or two and we can discuss.
Okay.
Maybe you
She's
like it.
indoctrinating me into all her kinks.
I'm not.
Right, so fast. What's wrong with indoctrinating me into your kinks? Jeez.
Well, I'm not. You know, I'm not into vor. We could
The
discuss
more the
other
merrier.
things.
Wait, there's hot dogs. Since when?
Oh, dude, it's awesome. You want to
there's
see?
Glizzies.
You guys want?
Sure.
I'll take whichever one you guys don't want.
Oh!
Isn't that so cool?
That
Guys,
is
I'm putting an
crazy.
energy drink in the backpack if anybody
Tree.
needs.
Okay.
You guys want the glizzy or do you guys want the
there's hot
I'll grab a
dogs.
marshmallow so you guys can have a
Oh,
Did you
glizzy.
just call it a glizzy? I might have to kill myself.
Is that
It's
not
a
the cool
glizzy.
thing?
What do you mean?
Is that not what the cool kids say?
Glizzy! Don't call
It
it
is a
that!
glizzy.
Do the kids not say glizzy?
Alright.
They do, and that's why I don't talk to them.
Oh. Unrelated. How do you feel about 6'7"?
Hey!
Oh, you suck. Yeah, you're
I
older
tried to
than
get
all
someone
of
to
us.
explain it to me, and no one could explain it, so I was like, all right.
Oh,
I think it's
6'7"?
just a
It doesn't
child
mean
name.
anything.
It's from I
doesn't
think
mean
originally it's from a
anything.
song, but it's
Yes.
just like, you know, like 21, or it like it means nothing. That's
I
what makes it
love
so
how
fun.
Ray's
21 comes
explanation
out like
is,
a freaking
you
video
know,
or
like-
Vine.
I 21 is from a Vine. That's fair.
Yeah.
But it just means nothing.
Because the guy
Can I
goes
tell you
9
guys-
plus 10.
Yeah. What do you
In my
guys want?
chat, all like glizzy, skibbity, riz words are banned.
Really?
Oh,
Okay, I
my
need
banner
everybody to
on
go.
Discord.
If I go into your chat right now,
Yeah.
I can't type Glizzy.
Type
No, you can't.
glizzy
Someone just
right now.
tried.
Do it.
Yeah.
Chat, go
Someone
try
just
it right
tried.
Somebody write skip. What
If
else?
you look at my profile banner on Discord, it has the skibbity toilet guy.
You
Yeah,
saw it,
do
dude.
it.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta wait.
Type skibbity glizzy.
Yeah,
Don't
skibbity
pull up my
doesn't
stream.
work.
You'll be mad. Don't pull up my stream.
He's actually cosplaying the skibbity toilet as we speak.
Hey.
Hold on, I'm pulling up
Hey.
your
Skibbity
stream.
toilet.
I'm pulling up your
Let's
stream there.
go.
I guess riz
Yeah, dude.
is not.
Wait, Ray, wait for me.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is.
There it is. Good old skibbity toilet.
Oh, you
My
really
mods
do.
are timing people out. This is like tyranny. What is happening?
Flushes.
I want to say, if you are
Flushes?
a skibbity rizzler,
Yeah.
can you please give 5 gifted to Ray? All skibbity rizzlers, please give 5 gifted to Ray.
What is
Yeah, this is an alert. This is an alert.
I
Any
don't know
skibbity
what it
rizzlers.
It doesn't
I
make
know what
any
Riz
sense.
is, but I don't know. The Skibbity toilet was.
Bing bong. Do you like
beyond my
6'7"?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't know what that
do
means.
it.
You know what?
No!
6'7". 6'7", dude.
Okay, this is so crazy, Ray.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, what the hell is going on here?
That doesn't even fit.
Is this like,
seen 8 inches in real life?
is this like the where the guy lost his arm in the movie?
Oh god.
I didn't see the movie, but you know the one where he like loses his arm?
Yeah, James Franco. He actually cut off his arm for the movie.
Yeah, now he only got one arm.
Dedication to the role.
Yeah.
Method acting is so
Oh,
rude.
okay, let's see
Or
it.
something.
Very
Ray.
real.
I think I stepped on you. Sorry, Ray. I think I stepped on you.
Yeah, you mounted me. I'm alright.
Don't use that verbiage.
You're gonna get comments. You're gonna get comments.
No,
No,
everybody
just you.
knows. Everybody
Just you.
knows.
Why is it only just me?
Because you're youth. You're easy to like
oh my
bully.
god,
Yeah.
that's so true.
Yeah. Like if people bully me, I'm like, whatever. But the youth, you actually feel like, oh, maybe I can hurt them, you know, by saying things to them. Right, Dotto?
Yeah, they haven't been toughened up by the world yet.
Exactly.
I think I've been toughened
Very
up
true.
enough. I think I
We
would
can
like
tell by
everyone
your
to
kinks.
stop punching me. Exactly. That's so true.
Stop punching
You
you?
know,
You get punched a lot?
trauma does form kinks. It's actually true. Goodbye.
Bye. That's not what I
know why
thought
I
when
broke,
you
to
meant
be
goodbye.
honest.
That's not what I thought you were gonna do. Oh, fudge me.
Yeah. You just said goodbye.
Oh,
This is the
damn it.
power that I hold. Stop moving. There you go.
That was close.
That was. Wait. Oh, you like picked me up. Oh my God, Buttercup.
Yeah.
That was. Ooh. I felt like a little girl, but like
Yeah.
in a sexy way, not like a little girl. I mean, like I felt like feminine and demure and petite.
And I felt big
Wow.
and strong.
Wow.
The daddy in me really came out there.
Oh God.
I'm gonna let her walk there.
Yeah, Sam.
The stepfather or the
You go
father
first.
stepped up?
The father that stepped out.
You're doing great.
Hell yeah.
Their
Yo, thank you for the sub, man.
gayness.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Did they give us sub to Skibbity Ray?
I'm gonna scream.
Does your mic have a... I guess I use 2 mics on mine because I'm a fucking idiot.
Why do you use 2
Does he have a
microphones?
toggle
Two
mute, but
mics.
it's...
Wait,
Yes,
it
I have a
does?
2 I have
Your
a 2
mom?
PC setup, so I have a mic dedicated just to the gaming PC for situations like this.
Guys,
Oh,
catch.
that's so cool.
I'm ready.
Oh.
I got one.
So cover
The mic I
Paco's
have for my
outfit.
gaming
Oh,
monitor, or my
I
gaming
didn't.
PC has a
I didn't
closed-in
see.
mute.
Sorry.
Oh,
Damn.
that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, I
wish
will.
Paco
I will
could
cover
do this
Paco's
game
outfit
as
later.
I wish my husband came with a built-in mute.
Remind me. Remind me again.
Am I right, fellow ladies?
Just kidding. I don't
Did you
have a
see that?
husband.
Oh.
You see it? Sweet. Dad?
Dad will always be here.
Maybe
for you
that's why.
inside.
So
If I was
what's
a man, Mata, I would wipe you up on the spot.
Yay.
I would do everything in my power to be impressive and a worthy man for you.
Honestly, though, all jokes aside, there's no way to say it without like flaunting it. But ever since the Vishojo stuff happened, like so many men in my life found me again. They're like, "Hey, it's so crazy, but this came on the timeline. Just reaching out to see if you need somebody to talk to."
No way.
I was like,
They
"Damn."
literally hit you with that. I didn't know you were doing that well.
Yeah,
Ironic.
kind of.
No way.
Yup. So like,
Didn't she already have Ben? Who?
me. She's my wife.
And she's my lifelong alliance partner.
No. Except when they betray each other, but you know. Can I
That
make
never
it up there? Can I make it up there? Can I make it up? I can make it up there. Where's Nato?
Hey, Lucy.
Oh, there he
He's
is.
right
Nato.
here. He's right here.
Yeah, there's zombies in Peak now, and they ate Lucci last time. See, what if the zombie was a girl? You got a girlfriend. Think about it that way, Lucci.
I don't want her to bite me like that.
Oh, you're not into that? I thought with all your nooks and crannies and kinks, and you'd be into that.
Looks like granny the
One
cakes.
time, a guy bit my nipples, and it was so hard.
So anyway, I love sports. I love the Toronto Blue Jays and the basketballs, the LA Laker and the Clippers. I love the Clippers. Ray, you gotta come here and save me. LA Laker. Wait.
A guy bit my nipples, and it was so hard.
So anyway, I love sports. I love the Toronto Blue Jays and the basketballs, the LA Laker and the Clippers. I love the Clippers. Ray, you gotta come here and save me.
I'm on my way.
There's Clippers?
Yeah, the Los Angeles Clippers.
Dumbest gamer on this fucking website.
There's dumber. There's definitely dumber. Don't worry.
Yeah, like me.
I exist.
Fucking hell.
Not dead. Oh, Gato alive.
Not alive.
Like me. I've never beaten Peak. That's how bad of a gamer I am. I've never beaten Peak. Probably never will either.
Right.
I was
Oh, we already saw this one. We saw this one. We saw this one.
Telling chat about
The box wine thing. The Connor ones. Yeah, we saw this one already. Okay.
And ironically, to get to... Dude. As much as I would have loved to spend more time with Invaders, as much as I would have loved to extend my trip and spend more time with Invaders, I do not think my stomach could keep up with them anymore.
Oh, God.
I don't think my stomach could keep up with them. It's not so much that the amount they eat that is intimidating, because I've been friends with Ember long enough that, you know, whatever. The mountains of food, whatever. It is the frequency. It is the frequency. You know how the average person has like 3 or 4 meals a day? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe like a midnight snack or something, which is basically a meal in itself, but we're gonna call it a midnight snack. Amber and Jelly's day consists of breakfast, first lunch, second lunch, third lunch, snack time, and then multiple dinners depending on how tired they are.
Bruh.
They're like hobbits.
Like fucking hobbits.
They're
Holy
like
fuck.
hobbits, actually.
Holy shit, they pretty much are.
Small Jerry eats that much. Jelly can put it down. Jelly can put it down when she wants to. Like there was one day where me and Lumi went to go do something together in the morning, and the other two hadn't gone up yet. So we left before Amber and Jelly were even up. So we were gonna meet up with them afterwards, right? So we go out, we do our thing, we get our coffee and our pastries, whatever. And then we're meeting them at a station, right? And they had both gotten their lunch together at the station. And then me and Lumi were just like, okay, well, we'll grab something small on the way. When we finally get to them, it had been 1 hour since their lunch.
Damn.
We find them in another restaurant eating okonomiyaki. An hour after they finish first lunch, they are already having their second lunch. Like hobbits, did they join you for your lunch? We ended up having okonomiyaki with them. We ended up joining them for okonomiyaki, but I was just amazed. I was just amazed that they were like constantly putting it down like that. I think right after the okonomiyaki, we passed by another okonomiyaki. And you could tell that they both wanted to go in there. We just had okonomiyaki! Third lunch, let's go. No, I think we opted to have something sweet after that. I can't remember exactly. All the days just started blurring together, you know? Jelly may be an S, but she's a 4XL at heart. I don't know where it all goes. Do they have tapeworms? Dude, I'm pretty sure both of them had tapeworms, but tapeworms would explode. I exist in that little soft spot beneath your rib cage. But if I had a tapeworm roommate, I'm pretty sure it would just go, and that'd be the end of that. They'd overload the tapeworms. Exactly. It goes to the Star Knights. I could see it.
Let's go for the next one.
Yes, well, I speak 3 languages, Kero, Japanese, learning English da yo. Ne. That's an important one, right? Kero language da yo. Yeah, every time I make a Kero sound, my chat gets the T. Yeah. I kind of still doesn't really want to say that I am fluent in English because I still don't know
I'm not
a lot of
saying
words.
Hannah is
So
short, but
yeah,
you can
I'm still
see her
learning.
feet in her driver's license photo.
You can see her feet in her driver license photo. Nah! It's not dayo! Baka! Some people ask me if I ever mix language when I'm talking, and it happens when I'm speaking English because, as you can tell, I say dayo and stuff like that, or I say some Japanese phrases in a sentence, so it happens, but it doesn't really happen when I'm speaking Japanese, I guess. It happens only when I'm speaking English, and that's why how my cousin found out my channel.
Oh
Because I
no!
say dial, so my voice and the dial and like checkmate.
Oh god.
Checkmate dial. Yep. Checkmate dial. Yeah.
Having family find you? Oh god.
I'm gonna start a VTuber agency called V Pregnancy, and it's gonna be a bunch of VTubers with pregnant models.
Oh god.
And if you donate enough money to the VPreg talents, you get the chance to name the baby.
Oh, dear lordy.
And the next tier after that would be like being the godfather. But instead of like sending super chats, you can send like baby formula. And then the VTuber, the moms, their contract only lasts 9 months, and their graduation stream is them giving birth. So
Oh, God, what
VPreg,
the
you
hell?
have the talents, right? And they debut, and like their model's pregnant. Maybe like we can have it rigged so their belly grows. So every day their belly can like grow a little bit bigger. So it's like birth, you know? Yeah, and then the graduation stream would be the birth, and we would have a fully animated hospital birth that you guys could watch, and then they'll go into labor, and then like the graduation ending stream will be like, isn't the baby beautiful? And then it'll like fade into like a bunch of sparkles, and it'll be like, thanks for watching. And then they would only have to work for 9 months. What happens if they miscarry? That would be a contract termination.
Oh, what the hell?
And
That's some extreme stuff. Holy shit, that's some extreme
VPreg
stuff.
is an agency under Phase Connect, because then the babies they give birth to go on to become Phase Connect talents in the pregnancy generation. And then
What the
because
fuck?
like you know, whoever like donated the most to the mom could be like the godfather, then you would have like special membership to the talents channel already, because you're the godfather. It's
That's
an industry nobody
interesting.
has tapped into before. You know,
True. Maybe for a reason.
Pregnancy VTuber industry. And then a VPregCon could be the baby shower. Or maybe the V-pregnancy like generation or like the company could like have when they collaborate, they can only collaborate like baby themed games and stuff. And they could have like a baby shower collaboration.
fuck?
Right? How did they get pregnant? Mitosis. Because they're VTubers. Mitosis and some good rigging. They got pregnant off of photosynthesis. And then maybe like the V-pregnancy generation could like
Oh, God.
have a collaboration where they all try that like breast milk ice cream together. Phase Connect sells coffee. V-Preg can sell their breast milk.
Leah loves you. No, I don't. Necro, don't spread misinformation. Thanks for the $5 No.
What the fuck?
You can lose a couple of pounds. Well, fine. Here, let me lose them into you.
The hell? Some people are into that. Some people are into that.
You happy now? You happy now?
Some people are. Some
You
people
happy
are.
now?
Some people are very happy.
You happy now?
See, like some people say, very, very Taskaru. Give them back more.
You feeding us
Yes.
like a bird?
Oh God.
Maybe.
Enhance. Not yet.
You're the
Thank
one
you
who
for the
asked
meal.
for it. It tastes like shrimp.
Oh,
Well,
God.
that is what I had for dinner, so that is very accurate, yeah.
Yes. Content for the Clippers. Content for the Clippers.
Like I said, there's some people that are very into that type of stuff. So Urka just gave them some stuff when she was doing her Asian BB.
I got a
G
GM.
thingy. Asian BBG thingy. Weirdest thing you've ever seen, ever heard of Face Connect Talent say? Somewhere the man wishing he hadn't gotten banned from Azure Lane. They came up with this agency. Because yeah,
Oh, how about this?
he hires some interesting women, some very interesting women.
Okay. Pokemon, I'm
not playing nice anymore. Okay, I'm not playing nice anymore. I tried to be so nice with you, but that's it.
What did you walk back into? You have 0 views. Twitch is drunk. Yes. I do have 0 views.
Beebs coming out now, and I have demands. I demand this Shelfa Shiny Alpha Absol in the next few encounters, or I'm gonna be so mad. I've already, what? Hey, Norisa, you still awake? Are you busy? Would you like to keep me company for a bit so I don't lose my mind? Hello?
Hello? How are you doing, people?
I'm doing great.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I looked. I was like, oh, she's shiny hunting. She's been going for 9 hours. Oh, she's found 7, and so I've had it open at this point. I was working on something, but I had it open for like an hour. You haven't found another one. What's happening?
Wait, you've had it for an hour?
Yeah.
Did you hear the
I was listening to something else, so I was just watching you in the background with your
okay.
angry expression.
Okay,
and I was like, what is she doing? Oh my god, I didn't. What did I miss?
Nothing.
What did I miss, people?
Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Flashback.
This just in, confessions from Bibu's dinner last night. Bibu had studio work, yesterday. Yes, correct. And she was doing her laundry, but the laundry didn't dry in time before she had to go out. So she kind of had to kind of wear damp undies.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was a little damp. Didn't dry in time.
End of flashback.
Guys, Bibu, what did Bibu do?
I didn't do anything.
The radio segment.
Yeah, I had a, because it's morning in the America side right now, so I was just doing a little morning show. Yeah.
Yeah, what did you talk about?
Laundry and how hard laundry is sometimes.
Did you forget about them and not hang them up to dry?
No.
No? Okay, that's good at least.
Yeah, dry. Yeah, dry.
Oh no, people.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. Okay. So yesterday I had to go out to do a recording thing, right? And I was doing my laundry because I needed clean clothes, and I was like, oh, the laundry's totally gonna get done by the time I go out. It wasn't done.
No.
I had TLDR wet undies wearing out.
Oh no. You poor thing.
That's
Are
risky,
you
though.
okay?
I'm okay. I didn't catch a cold or anything, so it's like fine.
That's good. I mean, I presume you wore a skirt, but
I wore leggings
I was gonna say
and a dress, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, did your not your undergarments, but like your whatever you wore on the bottoms get wet from the underwear?
It was fine.
It's
I will be honest.
It's
I've been in a
fine. It's
situation like that
fine. It's
before,
fine.
But I had a little bit of time, so what I did was I blasted it with a hairdryer until it was dry, and it worked out.
You know,
you're not alone.
That is very smart, and I don't know why I did not think of that.
That's okay. Sometimes, look, if I didn't have a hairdryer,
AI age verification,
I
did just
bought
fail.
a nice one recently.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason. Because I actually.
But
But I'm sure you have a hairdryer.
Yeah, I do have a hairdryer.
Yeah.
And
Next
Oh
time,
God, Twitch asking you to do a
no
survey?
wet
Fuck,
undies.
fuck
Or
Twitch.
go commando.
Oh.
That is an option. That is an option.
That is an option.
I'm just the queen of suggestions, aren't
Yeah,
I?
you are.
So what made you want to go on the... Oh, yes? You go
Wait,
first.
no, you asked first.
Oh yeah, this is because of the Hololive Hololive
I didn't
editions.
expect how you 5 were actually genuine. Yeah, I mean...
What's going on? Tell them their app sucks to put restricted messages. Yeah, I did. Yeah, fucking, they deserve to get shit on for what they do. Yeah, they just really fuck everything up. They fuck everything up.
People that were in charge of picking the members from Holo EN for Holo EN shared a lot of the same sentiment as the general community. At least that's how I feel. Back in the day, there was like, the team was basically no one. Right? Just a couple people. Back in the day, now there are a gajillion people. But back then, the team was so small, and I believe that they were pretty big fans of Holo JP, so it made sense that they also kind of had an expectation for what they wanted. You know, I think you may notice something about all of us in Holo EN. It's that we all have a similar vibe of, how to say, I already said this before in the Persona stream, actually, I remember distinctly, but if you want to join us, you have to be a certain way. Does that make any sense? If you're a person that even has like an inkling of this person might be hard to get along with amongst other girls.
Ah, Saturday already, holy shit.
This person might get into cat fights and stuff like that. This person might get...
Yeah, this has happened before where Callie has mentioned the vibe check when it comes to the any Hololive editions period, Hololive, Holostars, etc. You cannot be someone who is extremely jealous of others. You cannot be someone who is extremely critical of other people. You have to show a certain type of maturity and a certain type of like, it's the vibe check. You can't be an envious type of person that'll be like, ah, fuck you, I'll drop you, you know, type of thing.
Jealous of the others really easily. If you have even a smidge of that visible in any way, and they're really good at reading people, they will figure it out immediately, and then you will not be inducted in here. Does that make any sense? They're really good at reading people. So yeah, they know how to pick them for sure. You know, no cat fights, only street fights. It's a trench war. You know, all of us have become very close for a reason. That's the vibe check. It's a very specific vibe, I think, that they want.
Yeah, Christmas shopping. Ooh, nice. I mean, I
does that make
hope
any sense?
that
Maybe
Temu
it does. Maybe
doesn't
it
charge
doesn't.
too many tariffs on you.
Maybe it's hard to understand what I'm saying, but there's definitely a specific vibe that they are looking for.
I thought that was like
It's a
me.
bit
I was like,
hard
nope,
to
it's
explain,
them.
But no pettiness allowed. You gotta pass the vibe check. That's the main thing.
And it makes sense. And again, the reminder, if you audition, don't post about it. Because that is the first thing that will get you disqualified. Because as I've mentioned before, they kind of want to have an idea of, are you trustworthy? Are you going to break their NDAs in any way, shape, or form? Are you going to do that? Are you going to, you know, because if you end up saying anything just for regular shit, imagine like if you are you're actually going through the regular thing. Imagine if you're already actually going through the auditions. How are they going to see that, you know? Every time you pay Temu, shipping is free. Nice. You always ruin your chances. You can't trust you with NDA. By posting this, I just ruined my chances of auditioning for your sakes. But no, seriously. If you're going to audition, don't mention that you've just auditioned. Don't mention that you've sent yours in. Don't, like, one thing I've noticed is there have been VTubers out there who have, let's just say, shared a little too much, I would say, with the audience, if that makes sense. They've shared a little too much with the audience, and that can become a problem in and of itself. You know what I mean?
Markle, thank you.
I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen. Now, I do want to do a little bit of Power Watch Sim 2. I didn't realize it was this late in the time. I'll do a little bit of Power Watch 2 as well. I do like Power Watch 2. But yeah, don't go in and do anything of that sort of, you know, letting people know that you are going for any place. Not even Hololive. Right now it's Hololive because, of course, Hololive is the one that is most known at this point. But that's for anything, everything. Yeah, if you care about your chances in the corporate sphere, do not share. Absolutely, do not share. And once you do it once, people will, like, the companies will remember. The companies aren't stupid. They'll remember. Oh, it doesn't let me do it anymore. Well, maybe. There we go. I can do it there. Can't do it here. I can do it there. Start watching. See what happens to companies. I'm probably never joining a company. I make model control with everything. That's true. I mean, like, being honest, nowadays with how just oversaturated everything is, you do have a higher chance of success in a company. Doesn't necessarily mean you'll have success, but the chances are slightly higher, if that makes any sense. Like I said, it doesn't mean you'll have success. It just means your chances might be higher of success. I was starting to get dizzy with the head movement thing, so that's why I changed it up a little bit. So there we go. Nice. I mean, it would just bug me to have this down here like that. So there we go. Now, we'll go R here. Blender 3D model I'm making is going to make a full year. Yeah, it does take a while to make those 3D models. It absolutely does. And I'm not talented at making any of that, so that's why I usually pay someone else to do it. The V-Roid thing I did make myself, though. Other than, like, I paid someone for the ears and the tail. And then the brush up that was done recently with the blend shapes was also given to an artist that knows how to deal with blend shapes. 'Cause I'm a fucking idiot. Y'all know this already, but like, yeah, I'm not stupid enough to try to do it myself. Cause like I'm not that conceited. I think highly of myself, but not that highly of myself. Not that highly where I think I can do stuff where I actually can't. I don't think that highly of myself. Cause I mean, like, I'm a conceited piece of shit, but not that conceited. Yeah, I forgot there's this part up here. Forgot about that. What the fuck is going on here? like I said, that part up there, done. Now, oh boy. Yeah. It's gonna be a bitch, just like last time. We're not gonna finish this one. Last time we did, but we're not gonna finish it this time. Just because there's literally not enough time right now. I think last time it took me over an hour to get all this done. That ain't happening this time. Absolutely not. Cause like, look at this shit. We still have this shit down here to do. You know what? Let's go here. There we are. See, that's what I wanted to get done. At least the bottom section, that needs to be fully done. There we are. You can download as many backups as you want. Oh, nice. It does help. Yeah, it does give you a base model to work with. Yeah, it does. That's why I like Vroid. If you're doing 3D shit, Vroid is a good place to start. And then you could add on top of that with like Blender, like you mentioned, and things like that. Yay. You got that done at least. Let's go. Let's see. What else is over here? We have this. Ah, yes, and then we have this stuff again. Stuff like that, right on here on the edge. There we go. That makes it yeah, that actually does make it a lot easier. I was trying to go what do we call it, like brute forcing it, but yeah, brute forcing it is good and all, but it is a lot easier to just do this for a little bit and then do this. Hey, look at that. This goes a lot easier. Still a lot for this lava pit thingy-madoobs. Oh, because of this. I didn't see that part. Why didn't I see that part the first time? I don't get why I didn't see that part. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was really weird. I didn't see that part the first time. Really weird. Honestly. Strange. Maybe even. Well, that happened. That's good. Nice. Now, I guarantee you there's somewhere over here that I forgot. I didn't. Okay, good. So we're getting. Look, we're barely halfway. We're barely halfway. Just having water touch it is like enough to get rid of this shit, which is awesome. Ah! I fell again. I'm gonna keep falling here. I know I'm gonna keep falling here. That's good. Did I? Nope, didn't. Ah, fuck. See, like I said, I'm gonna keep falling. Wait, no, it's a lava step thingamadoobs here. Okay. The heck? Oh, it's something over here. I knew it had to be. I was like, I was almost done with that shit. There we go. I fell again. Well, you know what? I'll do this. Go, and then there we go. Again, I fell. Of course I did. Of course I did. Hello, Gerard. I mean, Gabe Newell with what he's doing with the Steam machine is he learned his mistakes from last time. Honestly, seems like he did at least, which is good. Because if you keep making the same mistakes, then you're no better than like Sony or Nintendo or fucking Microsoft themselves. Well, there we go. I might have to climb this. Or use this. Fucking pick it up, bitch. Holy crap, it's raining hard outside. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, we have a little bit of rain over here. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, I did want to get this side here before I had to fucking deal with everything else around here. So these sons of bitches. Yeah. Now we can go here. There we go. We have this here. So that's fine there. Get that done there. This way. There we go. Nice. Okay, very nice. Yeah, we still have stuff over there, so that's makes sense. Good, good, good. Good, good. I'm just doing that for whatever reason. I'm sorry. Ah, fuck. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Lava climb. We're getting close, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure we're going to be able to finish this today. We're going to do everything we can to try to get as much done as we can. But finishing it? Probably not, honestly. Just being honest here. Alright, so there we go. Yay, I got that part done. Now I'm gonna have to go over here a bit more. Wow! Well, that happened. That's where I lose time. This is where I lose time. Alright, we did all this, right? Yeah, we did all that. Now we're here. Wow, Luigi! Alright, we did all this. So now that's done. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because this is done here. Okay, good, 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 good. Very good. Of course, we can't really do much beyond what we can do here. I mean, actually, we're doing it a lot quicker than we did last time. Fuck. Oh, I already did this side. I forgot. I almost fell off. I think I did all this already. Well, the majority of this at least. Oh yeah. See the simplicity of just using fucking soap. Ah! Again. Oh, I didn't do this part. So I was like, I thought I did everything. No, I didn't. I didn't do all of the side stuff that I could. All the side missions. Nope, didn't do all the side missions. My bad. My bad, I didn't do all the side missions. Nice. Nice. All right. That done. Got all this done here. This thingy here. Oh, it's on this side over here, I guess. We got that over there. This over here. We did that. We did the whole hill climb thing, the lava climb thingy. But did that. Now we get to do that. I mean, now that we're here, we might as well finish up here. Last time I think I didn't touch this because, well, we were worried about. What's going on? Play park has no railings. It's pretty high. Yeah. I guess they assume that you're tied up to something. But yeah, like this would not be allowed under most places, as far as I know. Because yeah, there are no railings other than like this here. I guess they assume you're tied up somewhere, or you're free basing it or whatever the fuck it's called. Fucking no, freebase is something else, never mind. But basically, you're free climbing. You're free climbing this shit. That's what they're assuming, I guess. Pterodactyl fucking bitch. Oh, fuck. I almost fell. Well, I did fall, technically. Luckily, I fell onto one of these thingies. So, that's good. Now I have to clean his ass. Let me clean your crack! Something butt twin. I don't know. Start digging in your butt, twin. That's what it is. That's what it's called. Start digging in your butt, twin. Start digging in your butt, twin. That's what it fucking is. I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. I was like, how are you supposed to get underneath this fucking thing? Like, how the fuck? I was like, okay. The body's there. I guess I'm supposed to, I don't know. The fuck? I don't get it. Like, I know it's probably supposed to be a way to do this, but I don't get the way that you would be doing this, honestly. Cool, we got the floor done. At this point, we're going to use this here, specifically. The perch. How the fuck? Okay, cool. They didn't make it super hard. Okay, good. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to get all the way up there? Like, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so we got the sides done. I did forget to do the trees. Because, like, if you're like me, you go, ooh, ah! And there you go. Yeah, that's kind of like what you don't want to happen. We're 91% done. Cool. There we go. So we got this going here. That's some really high up shit here, so. Here. Oh, there's a new audio drama advent thingy. Oh, it does look neat. Good. I mean, I'm glad they're fucking continuing to do shit like that. I do love when they continue to do shit like that. So we have that. Still needed to get done. This, of course, still needs to get done. I mean... I think these are the last trees we need to do. I think so. I think these really are the last trees we need to do. Then after that, it's just the walls and shit. Tweed coat. Let's look that up. See if there's anything, any 3D thingy-majiggs that is available for that. Anything available for Vroid. Take a look at that and see. Oh shit. Yeah, there's like a lot of places in here. Maybe the underbelly is what I should have done first. Maybe. There we go. There we go. That got done pretty quickly. Nice. Now. Ah! Well, that was stupid. Ah! What the fuck? Oh, whatever. That got done. That one's not done. Ah, thank you for the hydrate. Let me hydrate right now. Thank you for the hydrate. I also did a bit of a stretch because it just worked out. It just worked out. I did a stretch. Let's hit this fucking thing over here. The fuck? I got on there so quickly before. Now I'm having trouble? So I think everything here, the palm tree leaf, the palms, that kind of thing, we're done. Ah! So I'm gonna have to start getting at least this, possibly. We already did that one. We'll do this one. At this point, it's just the leaves we need to do. Start digging in your butt, Gwen. Nice. Nice. Okay. That palm tree leaf, palm tree leaf, palm tree leaf, palm tree leaf. Alright, those are all done. Good. Now fuck it, we'll start the other side. This was done quite a bit, so let's get on here. They did one side already. There we go. So we did this side now. Now, let's get this done. Doing it for the harder to reach, harder to get done places, like the really greasy shit. Yeah, the really greasy shit is what we're going to be working on, worried about. Alright, cool. Look at how much shit just can get done easily. Nice. think that's pretty much most here, and this climbing wall over here. That's it. We're like almost done with this fucking thing. There's probably gonna be little bits and pieces here and there that we're not fully done with, but a lot of it's gonna be done. Like, a lot of it's gonna be done. Done, at least the sides, and then we'll go for the center later. So there we go. See, we got that done. See, we got that shit done. Now we're gonna get this side done. This one might require me to come back. There we go. Didn't really need me to come back. So I did both sides here. And now it's time to soap up this bitch. Some soap on this bitch. So yeah, I'm actually... We won't be able to finish this whole place today, but we'll get like 99% there. There's always going to be little bits and pieces that I always forget. Knowing me, the way this shit always is with me, I'm going to forget some shit. I'm definitely going to forget some shit. So let's just start. What we can first, then we'll worry about the lava holes eventually. This one, I think this one did get done, yes. Damn. That worked really well for me. Oh shit, see? I knew something was up. There you have that. Where? Oh, the face. go. The body, apparently, I didn't do very well either. Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it. Tail got done. Body got done. Okay, cool. Front lava climb? Which one? Oh, this one? Okay, triple volcano hold. Another triple volcano hold. There we go. Hey, not that much extra. Yay! This fucking thing took forever, but yay. Started with 2. Doing the bottom, of course, first. Getting everything that was a little bit easier to do. And of course, I eventually went through that. Eventually went through all that. And then did all that. 2,000. I think at this point I have enough to buy the latest washing equipment. No, I don't. I can get the Urban X Max. Get one of these. And, we'll see. I don't know if I can get, if I'll get any one of these. We get the max extension, but I don't think I want the max extension right now. It's very expensive, so I think I'll just go with the regular extension here. I think I'll just go with the regular extension, this one. I'll just wait. I'll probably just wait. Because, there we go. Start this next job. We're not gonna do anything in this next job. I just wanted to start it in order to get the save. Holy shit. This is gonna be a whole nother fucking stream. Yeah. Let's just take a little bit of a look, see at this. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need the extension here. Yep. See how bad this is. Yeah. I mean, this does a pretty good job, even on green, so that's actually pretty good. And it does reach a long distance, so that's actually pretty good. But yeah, I am going to need, at the very least, the other extension. I mean, I do like that it at least has that type of reach. At least. So there we go. Disco wheels and groovy feels. Ha 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 ha. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Then we have the DJ booth to do. We have these little areas to do over here. Don't tell me. Okay, thank goodness we don't have another room. But we might. We might. All this stuff over here. Disco ball. These things here. This part here. It's gonna be Hello, Alex and Dragon. Hello, hello. It's fine if you lurk. Yeah, we're not gonna continue this right now. But I do need, at the very least, an extension. I think I'm gonna go for the largest extension. I think I'm gonna go for the largest extension. Because, oh, wait. I just saw something. There's that. Ah, that only works with the Prime Vista Pro, this one. That one, I don't know, I kind of want that one, but I can also get this one. I might do this one instead, but let's see. Oh yeah, that helps me reach there, if I ever need it. Just kind of seeing what this can do. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna fucking holy shit. Alright. So we're gonna get you guys somewhere, hopefully. Somewhere on the Twitch side, somewhere on the YouTube side. Somewhere on the YouTube side. There we go. Finally got to the Twitch thingy madoops. That's how come you heard me for a second. Because I am trying to find out where I'm gonna send you guys. Sent you to Blue Chan last time. Linari, I sent you before. Maybe Dark Mephilia today. Depending on if they allow raids from small little people like myself. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They did allow it, so of course Dark Mephilia is doing Dead by Daylight today. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We are going to try to find you a place on the YouTube side as well. To try to figure out where the fuck you guys are going to go. So let us take a look here on the customization side. Here. Let's see if we're about redirecting Yell. And, let's see where we're gonna go. There's Bean Benrose. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can go to. Oh well, no. There's some people who really like Mozambique PT. They're doing a karaoke relay, so that should be going well. So I'll send you guys there. Of course, take care. Be well. You don't have to actually go anywhere that I send you. You don't have to stay. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to subscribe, follow, or any of that type of stuff. You can raid and run. You can raid and dash, which is perfectly fine. It's perfectly allowed. It's perfectly everything. People are fine with that. Take care of yourself. That's the most important thing. Get your after stream care because that's what matters more. And I will see you guys in the afternoon. Thank you so very much for being here. Love each and every one of you on all sides, both Twitch and YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to be raiding you guys out. Enjoy Dark Mephilia Day by Daylight on Twitch side. And Mozambique Peachy on the YouTube side. I'm going to be sending you guys there as well. Everybody take care, be well, and just be the best that you can be in the army. No, I'm just kidding. Just be the best that you can be. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so, so much. Really appreciate you. Love ya. Bye-bye. Enjoy.